Holy shit, YouTube. It's in. It's test fitted. Everything is clearing so nicely. Forgive me, I gotta climb around. I wasn't about to move the engine hoist back out. I don't have the motor mounts tightened up all the way yet. Still gotta adjust those. Do a lot of test fitting next weekend with the steering shaft and such. Having some clearance issues with the headers. On the driver's side. Let's see if I get you some good angles down here. I don't know what you guys are saying. Got the crank bolt in. Torque to about 115, 120 pounds. My 3/8 torque wrench goes up to 90. And I put it past that as much as I reasonably could. The passenger side header has clearance for days. You can see here the engine's crooked a little bit in the hole. I have a lot of adjustment capability in order to straighten it out, just like that. Oops. I hang that haphazardly on those two nails and I bumped it with my fat ass. No, they're screws. Damn thing probably don't work anymore. But there's so much room for the passenger side header. Doesn't hit the body or the frame rail at all. Slips right in. These are Hooker Super Comps with 2-inch primaries. I'm thinking the engine is going to have to be biased towards the passenger side, least wise, until I can get the driver's side in and clear everything. Look at that oil pan clearance. This is the Flaming River 2001 steering rack. Got so much work done today. Yeah, the passenger side header just comes up through this space here. Fits very nicely. My Mazir flex plate. Ended up chasing the threads. I think that's a 7/16 by 20. Chased the threads in the back of the crank. Cleaned them out. And used some ARP Ultra Torque and some blue Loctite to put the Mazir flex plate on. Didn't forget the transmission spacer plate. One thing I forgot about is the damn starter. I don't know how easy the headers are going to go in with the starter in the way, but I know I cannot get the starter in with the headers in. Over here, you kind of see the steering shaft sticking out there in the center. That's going to pose an issue with these Super Comps. But, nope. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. But I'll get it figured out. And if I can't, I'll pay someone who can. Got the transmission underneath the car and the transmission jack. Moroso fabricated pan. Don't have the torque converter in it just yet. There's an issue. Jags, a year ago when I ordered my locking dipstick, never got it out the tube that it come in, or the packaging that it come in. It come in the tube. The test fit on my old transmission, which is sitting right here. That one still works perfectly fine. If you want it, come get it. $500. But the hole that the dipstick goes into, is about twice the size of the dipstick that they sent me. Pisses me off. Oh well. Everything's finally coming together on this car. Still haven't set ride height at all. I'm just happy and tickled shitless to be able to get the engine set in and test fit. Before, it's the same block as before, but before when the engine was in, the tops of the valve covers were all the way up here. And to give you an idea, there's that lip. It's a solid 2.5, 3 inches. All my wires are going to be chased, ran underneath the plenum here, wrapped in high heat Tech Flex sleeve. A little bit of dirt right there I need to clean up. This thing's dusty, I need to dust it off. Yeah, it fits so much better in there. And with the AJEK member, there's a lot more space now for the the bell housing to engine block bolts, so that maybe I can service the transmission, pull the transmission with the engine still in the car. I got the focus a little bit better for you. Yeah. Got the damn monster truck tires here. For anyone that hasn't seen, underneath here, get y'all a little bit of light. Got the big ass vat of oil I don't want to drop my phone in. Got the solid bushing, spherical bushing, upper and lower control arms with double adjustability from BMR. Black, silver sparkle, triple coat, powder coat on the rear end. This is a Mosier M88 with a wave track 33 spline. Braced, welded, double adjustable QA1s. Get you another view of that down here. $60+ grand in a car I'll never get 30 grand for. People say these aren't double adjustable. What are those in, huh? Looks like double adjustable to me. Anyways, that's about it on the exterior. Roll this miniature monster truck tire out of the way. I started to bring my wheels and tires than I have for my F350 Super Duty. And I forgot to make a video update for everyone. And here, I've decided that I'm going to keep the center console here with this factory fit B&M, apparently very rare shifter. I'm going to keep the dash pad and such. But I'm going to remove the AC controls and the HVAC controls to make room for a Altronics touchscreen. If anyone doesn't know what these are, you know the rocker switches and the rocker switch panels and such that you get to turn your fuel pumps on and off, your water pumps, your fans, your ignition. You have a momentary rocker switch that you push and it clicks the starter over, the turned motor over. This has all that built in, but it's touchscreen. Has the cable that comes out the back. What I'm going to do, this is not working out. Let's see if I can hold with my left hand. What I'm going to do is put this right here and have touchscreen on the dash for all my switches to turn on the fuel pump and everything. Wrap this back up. Fucker's expensive. And here is the box. It's the Power Quest Altronics unit that I got. And where I'm going to put this is underneath here. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Hold on. What I'm going to have to do is Dremel out the plastic and such in here. And it's going to sit underneath the center console. And my wires are going to be ran forward underneath the carpet and loom. But it's going to sit on top of this base plate here. And it's going to hang over just a little bit to give room to run wires underneath and such. And just going to keep it looking full factory interior with the sound of a big hefty cam. And I'm just going to tell people it only makes like 400 horsepower. But in actuality, with a carburetor way too small, it made over 600 horsepower. It was 610 horsepower and 612 torque. But I got a new carburetor yesterday morning at Jegs. It's a Holley Ultra XP 850 versus the Brawler 750 race that it made over 600 horsepower on. This engine is easily going to make 650 to 670 horsepower with that carburetor all the way tuned and with a little bit more timing. The engine builder only gave me about 26 degrees total timing. These engines can easily do 30 degrees total timing at 4 RPMs. Read the plugs, you can get up to about 36 degrees of timing in them. But yeah, that's your update for this week. That transmission cooler is still coming out. Oh, and I've decided I'm going to get a fuel cell. I'm going to put a Scott Rod Fab bulkhead and all that back here. Let me see if I can get you some light again. Back here I'm going to do a Scott Rod Fab bulkhead and such. And this derailleur transmission cooler or fluid cooler is going to be mounted underneath here on the spare tire well. Just like that. And then it's spaced off. You can see I might space it a little bit further. That's a sexy ass rear end, ain't it? Yeah. I might space it down a little bit further. Maybe like that. Give it just a little extra air. But it's going to pull air downward through the fan. I'll just have to remember to use a air chuck or air hose and blow the dirt and debris like grass clippings or whatever from the road off of it here and there. Oh yeah, looks real nice with the dash pad in it, don't it? That's your update this week. Sorry I don't have a gimbal or anything. The videos are shit quality. YouTube ain't paying me, so I ain't gonna invest. I got a mess to clean up. Damn. Until next weekend or next time you see me, Mike's Thunder Garage out. Have a good day.